Yeah, what up? What's happening? It's Sunday. Well, I imagine many of you been waiting to hear what happened yesterday at the Schneider job fair interview thing I went to in El Monte. Um, it went really well, actually. I walked in, and there was only one guy there waiting there as well, and so we wait. They call us one at a time to go into a conference room, I guess. And I walk in, and I guess small world. I know someone, that knows her, the recruiter, Lorena. So small world. So that took the pressure off. When you walk into like a job interview, you're all nervous and shit, and it's weird. Sitting at a table and someone asking you all these questions. Well, all that was gone. As soon as I walked in, I mentioned my friend Laura from El Traquero magazine. Whoop, whoop. And that broke the ice right away. So the interview was dope. I was just talking like we are back and forth. And the lady asked me, what I was looking for and what I'm interested in and how much money and what about the job I'm at now and why am I leaving? I said, don't get me started. So I said, I don't have nothing bad to say about the people that I'm working for right now. So just leave it at that. So anyway, she hands me one of these Schneider National things and one of these hiring pamphlet chingaderas right here. There's the recruiter's name if you could see it. Yes. No, sorry. Her name is Lorena Lopez, so you can give her a call. Tell her I told you to call. Brandon from BORRACHOS, she knows what's up already. That was cool too. So, anyways, get to the topic at hand. The two jobs that I'm interested here, because where I live is Los Angeles. I was interested in the Dollar General account, which is over on the other side of the Grapevine in Lebec, which is about 50 miles from my house. It's pretty close. I actually think it's closer than Ontario or Fontana is. Obviously no traffic going over the hill. So I was interested in that. It's crazy. She said the reason they're offering a $5,000 sign-on bonus. And the reason is the turnover rate is ridiculous. I think she said new drivers last a week to a month in that position, and then they don't quit, which is a great thing about Schneider, is that there's no reason to quit. You just transfer around, move around, and they'll find you the position that works best for both of you. So that's kind of cool. So I was interested in that, and she told me, the loads ship out Sunday. They ship out Sunday through Thursday, and you deliver Monday through Friday. So, there's that. And she was telling me that what it starts at, 39 cents a mile, which really isn't that good, Figuring I got 20 years, but it starts at 39 cents a mile, but you get on duty, not driving time. So pre-trip, fuel, obviously loading and unloading, dropping and hooking, so at every store, which is each load is, I think, 2 to 3 stops. So if it takes you 2 hours at your first stop, you get 2 hours of hourly, which is $14 an hour here in California. So what is that? $28? $28 for 2 hours to unload the trailer. Then you drive to the next stop and And then there's a bunch of things they call accessorial pay. I took some notes, but, she was going over a lot of stuff. And honestly, we were just kind of bullshitting back and forth, so I have notes, but it's for the intermodal. So anyway, so she was telling me that it's 39 cents a mile to start, $14 an hour on duty, and you average between 1,800 and 2,200 miles a week. So, I don't know. Obviously, it's about maybe $1,000 to $1,200 a week for 5 days worth of work. You go to California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, and possibly Colorado. So just the surrounding states, and you're back home pretty much the next day or so. So I'm interested in doing that. To 100% driver unload. You do it on these like little carritos, like they call them rollers. So the product's loaded on that. I've done driver hand load, both from floor to ceiling, front to back, just little boxes, big boxes. I've done that. I used to work at Tyson Foods, many of you know, for the KFC dedicated, and that was 100% driver unload. You unloaded, 40, 50,000 pounds of chicken, 1,000 cases maybe, 700 to 1,000 cases a night. Each case was 50 to 100 pounds. So I'm used to the physical labor, and this is on a little carrito, so how hard could that be? So I'm interested in that. Funny thing, there's actually a waiting list to get on that. So I'm on a 30-day waiting list. If someone doesn't show up to orientation tomorrow, which is Monday, they could call me and I could go right in. If not, the week after, orientation, I believe, is in Phoenix, Arizona. It's 3 days. Then they send you maybe to Lebec or out of Phoenix. I don't know. You go with the trainer for 1 week. It pays $950, which is not bad, for training. 5 days. You go with the trainer. They'll show you, all the procedures of getting loaded, and paperwork, and then obviously getting to the stores and the routes and all the procedures. They'll teach you that. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that idea. And the other job that they had available, which also is a waiting list, is for the intermodal here, for the BNSF out of Los Angeles. There's a waiting list on that as well. And that's the same thing. It's Monday through Friday or Sunday through Thursday. I kind of like the Sunday through Thursday. I kind of like that. Sucks it's nighttime to start, but you got to start somewhere. And that pays $23 a load, but $11 an hour on duty, not driving. So, and then the lady said it's about 15 loads a week, and you go no farther than 150 miles out and back. So I had some friends, Rice Cake for the win. If you're watching, what up, homie? I need to talk with you about that, to talk the realistics of what I could really make there. So that's another job I was interested in. Obviously, there's a lot more. You could go to SchneiderJobs.com. You type in your zip code, and they'll, give you 2 or 3 pages of jobs that you might be interested in. The Dollar General offers a $5,000 sign-on bonus. That's huge. I think $1,500 is paid out on your first load, and then probably they break it down, probably 60 days and maybe 120 days, and probably after a year you get your $5,000. So, and then I didn't ask about a sign-on bonus for the intermodal. I doubt it that there's a sign-on bonus. That's a pretty dope job. So that's just telling me the medical benefits, which are the most important to me. As you know, I'm a viejo. I'm 41. So I need medical benefits. Besides being old, I got kids. So those are 60 days after employment. You're eligible for that. They got a 401k and dude, bunch of great stuff. So that's that. That's how it went yesterday. Obviously, the 20 years of experience is that great. I hired on the spot if there was a job available. So like I said, I'm on a waiting list, and hopefully they'll call. And I told them I'm afraid to say yes. Been at my job for 11 years with the same company, which is unheard of in trucking. It's scary to make the jump. So stay tuned. Maybe tomorrow I'll have some more news. I don't know, but yeah, Schneider. I'm going to call up Werner tomorrow because Werner does the Dollar General, and I'll see what they have to say. As you know, I already talked to Swift. They offered me 50 cents a mile to start, and I fucked that all up. I didn't show up to orientation, so I probably am not eligible for hire at Swift anymore, but there's a lot of companies out there. My ultimate goal is to own a truck. With that being said, we're about to be at the 10-minute mark, and thanks for watching. Like everyone else, comment, subscribe, share, because I really need to get up to 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, so I can keep my YouTube channel monetized and open and whatnot. So, yeah, man. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you fuckers later.